Hello everyone. Today let us discuss in detail about what exactly is dictionaries and the Python programming language and how we are using the dictionaries in this programming language. So in general, before discussing in detail about what exactly is dictionary, we already discussed about what is list. A list is a sequence of the items. In the similar way, we can say a dictionary is also a list in general, but in a list the index positions should be an integers, like we have discussed, right? List will be having a index positions which is integers, whereas in the dictionary the index positions or the indices can be any type. That means it can be of any type, it can be string or integers. Okay, so I can say our dictionary is mapping between the set of the indices. So set of the indices means which are called as the keys. So when we look at the examples, we'll come to know in detail what is a dictionary. And so I can say a dictionary is a mapping between the set of the indices and a set of the values where each key maps to a value. So a dictionary will be having a keys and the value where each key will be mapped to the particular value. Okay, so this association of the key and the values is called as the key value pair, or sometimes it is called as an item. Okay, so for example, if we say if you want to map words from English to Spanish, okay, so a dictionary contains a set of the words and you want to map that English words to Spanish word, so the keys and the values here are called strings, because a dictionary contains all the words which is called as the strings. It doesn't contain any numbers, so in that case we can say these values are the strings. Okay, so how we can use this in Python programming language. So here in the Python programming language we have a built-in function called dict. So we can say the function dict creates a new dictionary with no items. So we will see one example with no items in any in the dictionary. That means the dictionary does not contain any items. Okay, so look at this example. In this example I can say here we are using the function dictionary, dict, which creates a new dictionary and it does not contain any items, because dict is the name of the built-in function, and this makes sure this cannot be used anywhere as a variable name in this program. So when we use this program, say for example this is a variable name eng to, that is to convert from English to Spanish. So this is simple variable name I have given here, eng to span is equals to dict, and make sure it does not contain any items or values in it. So when I print this variable, it gives you a empty flower bracket. That means your dictionary, you have not created any items in the dictionary, so it is giving you a return value as the empty square bracket. That means dictionary contains no values. Okay, so that is in general simple meaning of the dictionary. So I say in the previous example I have shown a curly brackets which represents a empty dictionary. Okay, suppose if you want to add any items to the dictionary, how we can use? So we can use the square brackets to add any items to the dictionary. So for example, see here, English to Spanish, and within the square brackets I have one which is called as an English word. I will be converting it to the Spanish word. One is in the Spanish, it is called as UNO, and you want to print the same now. Okay, so what does this do? It creates a this line creates an item that maps from the key 1 to the value ENO, that is English to Spanish. So if we want to print the dictionary again, we can see a key value pair within a colon between the key and the value. You can see here, look at this example. So when you print this variable, that is eng to sp, then it is going to give the one which is key value, that is one which is key, and then UNO has the value for that particular name. So I can say this is the output format. It is also called as an input format. Okay, now for example, if you want to create a new dictionary with some items, say example 3 items, but if you print English to Span, you might be surprised. Why? Look at this example. English to Spanish equals 1 UNO, 2 do's, 3 and 3's. Okay, so this is how from English to Spanish this key and the values are represented in the dictionary. Now if you print this variable, what it is giving? 1 UNO 3. It is not printing the second key and its value. Why? Because that is what it is surprising here. And make sure the dictionaries present in it does not represent the values in any particular order. Again, if you re-execute the same program, it may give you the different output. That means it may give 3, 1 and then 2. So this is how this is what it surprises you. So I can say the order of the key value pairs is not the same. In general, the order of the items in a dictionary is unpredictable. Okay, that is why we say order of the any items in the dictionary, it is not predictable. But that is not a problem, because any elements in the dictionary are not indexed. That means it is never indexed with any integer indices. Instead, if you want to find any corresponding values in the dictionaries, we have a different way of representing it using the program. So that is this one. That is, instead you can use the keys to look up the corresponding values. That is, if you print English to Spanish of 2, then in the 2 for the key value 2, for the index 2, we have the value do. So this is what going to be the output for this particular key. Okay, now it says that a key 2 always maps to the values do, so the order of the item doesn't matter. So we are specifying a particular key and it is going to give the value for that particular key. It doesn't matter what is the order. Okay, and what if the dictionary or what if the key is not in any dictionary? You will get an exception or the error. That means if there is no key in the dictionary, then you will obviously get the error. So look at this example, print eng to 4. Did you find any 4 key and its value here? No. So obviously your output is key error 4. That means there is no key 4 and its value for that particular key. Okay, in the similar way we can also find the length of the keys present in any dictionary. That means we can use the len function, which works on the dictionary. It returns the number of the key value pairs. That means how many key value pairs in the dictionary, that will be written. So here in this example, how many key value pairs we have? 3, obviously. So how to print the length of this particular key value pairs? Using this length built-in function, that is len built-in function, len of the particular variable name, that is dng to sp. So it is going to give 3. Okay, so this is in general about to find out the length of the string. And the similar way, we have a in operator. In general, we know in is a boolean operator which represents which is either true or the false. Here in the dictionaries also we can use the in operator. How we can use? For example, say in the previous, consider the previous example, we have 1 in eng2 of sp. Obviously 1 is the key value which is present in the variable eng2 of 2sp. Okay, that returns the true. Whereas for 1 the key value pair is UNO. Okay, so if you execute this UNO in eng2 of span, so look at this example. So we have 1 and the key value pair, 1 is the key and the value is UNO. Okay, obviously it should return the true, but it is returning false. Why? Because the dictionaries, when you take the in operator, it only takes the key value but not the value of the key. Okay, so in the similar way, if you want to see something which appears as a values in the dictionary, you can use the methods values which returns the values as the type that can be converted to a list. How can we do this? Okay, then we have to use this particular in operator in this way, that is VALs, that is create one variable with VALs and then list of the variable name, that is eng2sp dot values, and then UNO in the values. You have to convert it to values and assign the values to that particular variable. So if you print this now UNO in values, obviously it will return true. Okay, so we can say finally we can say this in operator uses different algorithm for list and dictionaries. For list it will be using the linear search algorithm, and similarly in the dictionaries, for dictionaries Python will be using the hash table algorithm. Okay, so this is all about basic details about the dictionaries. Okay, so this is end of this video session. Thank you.